Excitement levels are at fever pitch here in Sydney as the city prepares for Winx's finale. She's prepared by the Kiwi trainer and Chris Waller. Back home in Waverley, the excitement levels are almost the same as trainer Bill Thurlow prepares for Glory Days tilt at Saturday's $2 million Sydney Cup. There's a link that's interesting between those two men, Chris Waller and Bill Thurlow.
Oh, well, it goes back a long, long way. When Chris worked for me for about 6 weeks, I think, when he was 16 or 17. Yeah, I was shear milking then, and I was batching, and we'd had a big old house, and I don't think my cooking could have been too good because he didn't last long. He only stayed about 6 weeks, but so really we only had one horse, and Chris, he worked there, but yeah, he went back training and a really good call on his part. I don't think he liked the cows very much, and you know, can't blame him for that. But if he had, he certainly wouldn't be where he is now. And yeah, no, I don't think he learned anything off me. Only, well, I'm not sure what he might have learned how to milk a cow.
He might have got that passion from just being around the horses with you, because I think it was his first job in racing, wasn't it?
Probably was. I think he might have done a little bit of work for Alistair Good. And then Alistair was sort of a bit of a family friend, and so he sent Chris, said Chris wanted a job, and at that stage, so he came up, but then, as I say, then I think he went back to Paddy Busselton's, but yeah, that's right.
It's a pretty cool link, and I think one of his key sort of stalwarts in the stable, Sophie Baker, I think you gave her a start as well.
Yeah, Sophie worked for us for quite a while too, on the ground, and she used to ride the odd one, ride quiet one. Sophie would ride them, but she was never really wanting to ride a lot, but yeah, and of course her family, Nigel and Deborah, are really good family friends, and so Sophie worked for us for quite a long time. Yeah, and still really close friends. She's been a massive help to us on this trip. She's helped us fill out all the paperwork and told us what we can and can't do, and she's been really instrumental in helping us get to here, to be fair.
Says a little bit about Waverley, doesn't it? Because not only you're an ambassador for New Zealand in the Sydney Cup this weekend, but all of Wave will be right behind you.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, I mean, I think so. There's a big contingent apparently going to the sports clubs in Wanganui, and I know there's quite a contingent from Hara coming over. And Waverley's so rich in racing history, obviously with Kiwi, and you know, there's been a lot of very good horses over the years. But I think there's buses, and they're all packing up and going to Wanganui. So Wanganui will have a good day. Tell
us about the support team you've got here in Sydney.
Well, Emma, obviously, the daughter Emma, she travelled over with the horse. She left home early Monday morning to Auckland, and stayed overnight, and obviously in the plane to here. So she's with her, and then after that, all the owners and all their support crew are going to turn up. I think they're heading town about Thursday, Friday, and there's quite a big crew of them, I think. So if they're anything like they were at the Auckland Cup, they'll be pretty noisy.
I'd imagine so, and celebrations will happen no matter what. But for you personally as well, Emma will be strapping the horse and leading the horse round at Randwick. What will that be like for you?
Oh, it'll be great. Emma's done a lot of work with the horse. The rest of the team back home have as well. But it'll be great for her to be able to do that. I think, it's just a different level, and obviously Championship Day. And you know, Winx Racing having a final race, and you know, the Oaks, and you know, it's just going to be an amazing day. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Just tell us, what would it mean to you to win a Sydney Cup this weekend?
Oh, just be unbelievable. You know, just to win when we won the Avondale Cup, it was just like it was like a real dream come true. And then we won an Auckland Cup, which was, you know, a first group. Well, that was our first. I think we'd had a couple of runners in a Group 1, but that's all, and that was our first Group 1. But if you to come over here and win a race, it'd just be unbelievable. You know, I don't know how you describe it, really.
Let's all hope.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it'd be just too much.
I think the whole country's behind you. Best of luck, Bill.
Thank you very much.